Hello, good people of Ghana. It's your girl, Edna Odooley, contestant number 20 for Miss Ghana 2020. A single moment can spark a revolution. Collective actions can change attitude, and an invention can alter the course of history. It's this strength that together propels the women movement. There are lots of women who have stand for change in the world. Malala Yousafzai is one of the great women. Malala was born on the 12th of July 1997 in Pakistan. She is an activist for female education and the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. She is known for human rights advocacy, especially the education of children and women. As a girl, born and raised in a country where only boys were educated and the Taliban dominated, Malala had very few people on her side as she raised a voice in protest against the extremist force oppressing her people. After the Taliban attempted to silence her with violence, Malala rose up and chose to fight back with words. This is an inspiring story of a school pupil with a relentless belief in her own power to change the world. Malala, an activist who believed that lack of education was the root of all Pakistan's problem. Her advocacy has grown into an international movement, and according to the former Pakistan Prime Minister Sheikh Abbas, she has become the most prominent citizen of the country. Malala has become a global icon for every child's right to education, even while living under increasing dangerous circumstances. Through that course, in October 2012, the Taliban shot Malala in the head on her way to school, and she miraculously survived after being airlifted to different countries for treatment. On the 12th of July was made as Malala's Day in honor of this inspirational young girl, and on her 16th birthday, she celebrated the day by making her first public appearance in delivering a speech to the United Nations Youth Assembly, which only emphasized the many ways that she has changed the world at such young age. On the 10th of October, Malala became the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner in history. Malala was chosen as a struggle against the oppression of children and young people, and also for the right of all children to education. When it comes to Malala's impact and achievements in a country and across the globe, Malala sparked a dialogue about education in children and women throughout the world. Secondly, 3 million people signed the Malala petition. At such young age, she managed to encourage people to stand together behind a common cause. The Malala petition, which Malala was the first to sign, urged the United Nations to recommit to the Millennium Development Goal 2, which involves universal primary education for children around the world. Moreover, her ability to be fearless is inspiring beyond measures. When she was 11 years, she wrote a diary under which she discussed life, specifically education, under the Taliban. This diary was published by BBC Edu. If her identification was ever revealed, it was obvious that she would suffer grave consequences. Yet, she continued to write and educate other individuals about conditions in Pakistan. Through her writing, a subsequent shooting, and an inspiring speech at the United Nations has showed us all that we should never give up on a cause we believe in. Also, she has created the Malala Fund, which has officially launched and is to ensure that beyond the words of her speech, tangible results are reached in the fight for access to education for all. Furthermore, she has shown us that there is no age limit to stand up against injustice. And also, every adult and children throughout the world not to take anything for granted in our lives. Moreover, she has challenged us all to wage a war against illiteracy and terrorism by picking up our books and pen, and she has illustrated the importance of peaceful conflict resolution inspired by leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi. Malala has resorted to peaceful solution in order to tackle the issue of girl education and the equality of women. Malala is still fighting every day to ensure all girls at the age of 12 years to receive free, safe, and quality education. The Malala Fund is still working so that their life story, like hers, can be heard around the world. Fighting for the rights of children. If education is not given to children, they become generational lost, and if you want to protect the next generation, you have to protect their education. I will end with one of my favorite quotes by her. Do not wait for someone to come and speak for you. It's you who can change the world. Thank you.